Yeah. So I started thinking to myself, I was like, hey, look, there's a lot of things that you know, but not too many people know. So instead of you focusing on other things that everybody else is already doing, why don't you just talk about the things that are very basic and very easy for you, and let's go. So that's what I'm doing with this. And the first thing that I thought about was interest, especially compound interest. Every single thing, at least in this life, is based off of a compounding effect, meaning something starts small and then it might multiply by itself, or it could just multiply by a little bit, like say 0.1, 0.2, or 1 or 2. And at the beginning, it's always just this small, right? You can see that, like that. But then over time, it's like this. Then it's like this. Then it's like this. Then it's like this. Then it's like that. Then it's like this. Then it's like that, right? And that's what compounding sort of is in a nutshell. You don't got to think of anything else besides that. It just builds on top of itself, right? Okay. Interest is, in its simplest form, at least in financial terms, it's money paid for money. That's what interest is. So if I got $100 and I give you $100, I'm going to charge you for giving you that $100, and I'll charge you this thing called interest. And it might be 1%, it might be 2%. If it's 1%, then I want my $100 back at a certain period of time, and I want $1 on top of that. You see what I'm saying? So if it was like 1% of 100 is $1, right? So I want, at the end of a time frame, I want $101. Interest. That's interest. Simple interest. Compound interest is this. So we're putting the two things together. We got compound and interest. Remember, compound is building on top of itself. Interest in financial terms is talking about money paid for money. So this is what occurs. Compound interest is like this. All right, I give you $100 and I say I want 1%. Right? So in a year's time, let's just say, in a year's time, I want 1% on my $100. So in a year's time, you give me back my $100 plus my $1. Well, next year, now I got $101, and I'm going to take my $101 and I'm going to loan it back to you again. So now I don't just have the $100 that I started with, I got the 100 and the 1, right? That's the compound effect. And it's compound interest. It's interest on top of interest on top of interest, essentially. And it can go in infamy. You know what I'm saying? Infinite amounts that you can go. Now, the reason why I bring this up, the reason why I started off with compound interest is because of this. Most people don't realize that life essentially is compound interest. It's based off of where you are right now in your life is based off of decisions that you made, or maybe not decisions that you made, but decisions that your parents made or your grandparents made or your great grandparents made years back. And so those decisions that they made put you in the position where you were at birth. It's crazy, right? It compounded over time. And then where you are right now, let's say you're 25, 40, 60, it's based off of the decisions that you made, plus your mom made, your dad made, your grandparents made, your great grandparents made. So all these people's decisions is what got you to where you are right now. compound interest. Okay, if you make bad decisions 10 years ago and you keep on making bad decisions, guess what you're gonna have? Bad outcomes. Facts. If you get around bad people for 10 years, right now, you're still gonna have bad outcomes. So that's the negative compound effect, compound interest in a negative way. But if you make positive decisions, if you eat well, exercise, get around positive people, guess what? You're gonna have positive outcomes, positive interest, the compounding effect. So I'm sort of giving it to you from a financial standpoint, but also in a life standpoint, right? Okay. So the amount of money that you got is a real reflection on your values and also your work ethic and what you do. So if you got a little bit of money, is because you've been making, not the best choices when it comes to investments or associations, relationships, and things of that nature. Same thing is true with your ethics, your morals, your values. Like if you have poor values, you're gonna have, you'll see it in your life in a compounding way. If you I'll give you for instance. So you think that you don't eat that much, right? But look at your body. Your body is a reflection on the decisions that you made over years of time. It's not like it just started, right? You know that those 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 200 pounds, 100, those things didn't come last night. They came from multiple Twinkies, right? And it might not be the Twinkies. It could be, a lot of beef jerky, right? The whole steak and all the, like you had to put all the barbecue sauce on, and you had to go back for thirds and fourths of the macaroni. Yeah, it's like that. Exercise. Hey, compounding effect. You don't work out. Guess what? Hey, it is what it is. So we all know this. It's not like this is rocket science, but hopefully the way that I'm bringing it to you, it makes it real clear on what you should be doing. What you need to focus on is not focusing on 10 years down the road. All you need to focus on is right now, making one little decision right here, right now. Just making one little decision to say, hey, look, I'm going to save $1 today. That's it. I'm going to save $1 today. And then I'm not even going to focus on tomorrow. I'm just going to focus on today. I'm going to save $1 today. Tomorrow you wake up, you're like, daggone, man, I got $1. I got $1. I might as well save $2. Now you'll make that decision tomorrow. Don't make this decision today. All you gotta do is make the decision today to save $1. Compound. Yo, I was listening to Kobe Bryant. Kobe was talking about how he woke up at 4:00 and he would work out from 4 to 6. All right, and then he would chill, go home, do some things. He's working out right at the gym. He comes back, goes home, chills for like 2 hours, and then for 2 hours, then he goes back to the gym. So like 4 to 6 at the gym, 7 to 8 at the house, 9 to 10 he's back at the gym, 11 to 12 he's back at the house, 1 to 2 he's back at the gym, 3 to 4 he's chilling, doing whatever he's going to do. All right, and then he might do one more workout session. Look, he said that after 5-6 seasons, there's no way anybody can catch up, especially if they all are waking up at 7 or 8 o'clock. There's no way they can catch up to him. Why? Because of compound interest. The compounding effect. The compounding effect of life. It doesn't matter what he does, as long as if he gets up at 4 o'clock, he's beating everybody no matter what after 4 or 5 years. There's no way anybody is going to catch up because of the compounding. Because every single day he's getting in at least 2 hours more than anybody else, no matter what. Just because he woke up 2 hours early or 3 hours early. Compound effect. So, hey, I wanted to give you this. Hopefully this is valuable. What is compound interest? In a financial status or financial standpoint, it comes down to money paid on money that is continuously building and growing, and it will eventually grow exponentially. That's it. Now, you've probably heard of dividends, and I'll talk about that at a later time if that matters to you. But hopefully you take this, that life is essentially compound interest. Essentially, that's what it is. It's compounding everything. So just all you got to do, it's so crazy. All you got to do, I'm gonna give you a life hack right now. You ready? I'm gonna give you a life hack. So this is how this thing goes. All you got to do is focus on the thing that you like to do, right? And just do it every day. Don't take no breaks. So every single day you do that one thing. So if it's making videos, do a video every day. You know, by the end of the year, you're going to have 365 videos. Facts. You know how many channels only got like 4 videos? You know why? Because they don't do a video every single day. At the end of the day, if you look at a channel that's only got 4 videos, but it's been around for a year, it's because you know that person is not using the compound effect, because that person is only doing it. They might have done 4 videos that one day, that first day, and then they were done. You know why? Because they weren't using the compound effect. But guess what? The person that does 1 video every single day, you know what's going to happen? At the end of the year, they're going to have 365 videos. And I guarantee you, if the person that made 4 videos at the beginning and they get one view, even if they get 2 views, even if they get 10 views, 20 views, 100 views, right? Well, not 100 views, but if they got 50 views, right? A video, the guy that just did one guy or gal that did 1 video every single day, they only got 1 view, which was their own view. Guess what? They got 365 views more. They got 365 views. And if they got 2 views, game changer. Game changer. And who knows, if you got a subscriber on top of that, boom. It's like that. So, hey, I just wanted to let you know. I mean, it comes down to anything. You could be working out. I was talking to my wife about this. Man, working out. If you just added 1 pound a day, and I haven't taken this strategy on, obviously, because I'm not the swollest at all by far. But you just do 1 pound extra, and you don't even have to do it a day. Maybe like a week. There's 52 weeks in a year, right? Man, 52 pounds that you lifting. Say you doing curls. You just added 1 pound. You can't add a pound a week. Yeah, the compound effect. So, compound interest. Think about it. So, you can do this with anything: saving, investing, relationships, reading. Man, take time to read 1 page a day. See where you're gonna be at the end of the year. 1 page a day? You mean to tell me you can't read 1 page a day? 10 minutes. You read, like, you can't read a page in 10 minutes? at least 5. Come on. You know, there's a lot of stuff you can do if you just use the compounding effect and it just to start investing in yourself. Focus on the things that are important to you, impactful to you. Yeah. So I just wanted to give y'all that just because I was thinking about it and I was like, wow, you know, when I really sit back and think, I know a lot of things that could be very valuable to a lot of people, but I just haven't been using it in this way. You know, so many times people would tell you, at least in my family, they're like, man, well, really only one person would say this. And for whatever reason, this person really mattered a lot to what I was doing at the time. But it's like, man, you always got to say something. Well, now me saying something is doing pretty nice. So yeah, it's crazy how your gift is right in front of you. And so for me, yeah, speaking, sometimes you can speak life into somebody. Yeah. Hey, I really wish that you have a successful day. I truly do want you to be blessed, to be truthful and honest, and I hope that you have an outstanding rest of your day. So, hey, that's all I got. Peace.